Hello everyone, and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. We're doing a tarot review today. The Tarot of Mystical Moments by Catrin Welz Stein. Now, I've seen this when I was watching one of the readers that I'm subscribed to, Craig, over at the Monnow Pond Tarot. I have a link to his YouTube channel if you would like to check it out. It's in the description box below. He's awesome. I love watching him. I watch him every day. He's funny and insightful, and I really love watching his readings. But I saw him using this deck, and that's why I decided to get it. This is an unusual deck. It has 83 cards with a distinctively feminine point of view. It includes 5 bonus cards, extra female versions of the 4 Kings and the Emperor. So this is very unique because it is a regular tarot. You can choose to take the extra ones out if you wish, but a lot of readers prefer to keep them in because it has a different insight, right? So I obviously already took off the wrapper, but I was really intrigued by these when I was watching Craig over at the Minnow Pond, and I decided to get these and review them because I wanted to see for myself. It has silver gilding. This is the back, and we'll see what the front looks like, but let's measure them before I take the plastic off. They are 5 inches or about 13 centimeters by 3.5 inches by close to 9 centimeters, right? So let me take this wrapper off. I think that, I mean, these just really spoke to me when I saw Craig over at the Minnow Pond reading with these, and I was really intrigued by them. So I had to get them to review them. They really spoke to me, so I think that it would be a great way to share this silver gilding. Ooh, shiny. So let's get started. Let's see what the book entails here. I'm not going to read the full descriptions because of the fact that I want to make sure that my full videos are watched and my longer videos they're not being watched. So 95 pages. I'll just read this top part. I'm not going to read the upright and reversed meanings, but it does have reversal meanings for those of you who like decks that have reversal meanings. I mean, people who do reversal meanings, it doesn't matter if the deck allots for that or not. They just read reversals. I personally don't read reversals. I think they're kind of silly, but I'll just, I'll read this top part, and, you know, if you're as into tarot as I am, you probably already know what the general meanings are anyway, right? So these are thick cards. It's the back. Nice, nice. I'm excited to go through these. I'm excited to see the additional cards. I like it when decks come with additional cards, and especially when I get surprised by them. Okay, so we're going to the Major Arcana, the Fool. The Fool is an adventuresome young girl, begins her journey by walking through a blooming garden. The Fool is pure and innocent and ventures out unencumbered. She enjoys herself and is curious about her surroundings. Her companion is a small bird, which represents the liberty to go anywhere. The path she is walking on is actually the tail of a huge crocodile hiding in the shadows of the garden. But the fool is not aware of the danger in front of her. She knows that life is full of surprises and one has to be willing to take risks in order to experience life fully. Beautiful. The imagery on these cards is so beautiful. The Magician. The card of the magician is about creative power, talent, and potent energy. On this card, there is a hand holding a magic hat, which is the home of the magician. With her intention and multifaceted skills, the magician was able to create her own mystical surroundings, an adobe full of plants and animals. Her skills are manifested through the 4 elements, which are represented by the magic wand, fire, swan, water, plants, earth, and butterfly, air. She taps into these elements, channels the creative energy, and produces magical results. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is standing between a pair of red curtains protecting the entrance to a mysterious blue sky. She is the guardian of the unconscious mind and knows the secret to accessing those areas of sacred wisdom. She urges you to listen to and trust your inner voice, which is represented by the blue shell near her throat chakra. Explore the unknown hidden places. The ship in the dark waves shows you the depths of your intuition that guides you on your journey of self-knowledge and understanding. The Empress. The Empress stands outside, enveloped in luxurious nature, lush green trees to either side of her and blue skies above. In this scene of abundance, everything about her shows her deep connections to nature. She is the archetypical Earth Mother. Her dress is full of blossoming flowers. Within her lily skirt, we see the stamen and the pollen, which represent sexuality and fertility. The pregnant Empress tenderly cradles her unborn baby under her dress. She holds a crown in her hands, ready to place upon the baby's head as a gesture of protective love. The Emperor. This card shows the commanding figure of the Emperor looking confidently out over his vast domain. The Emperor's crown is a huge castle that represents his intelligence, which has earned him legitimate power. The official uniform with the golden metal chains portrays the Emperor as a major authority with a strong will. The Emperor is a stern, disciplined leader, yet he is not without compassion, as symbolized by the flowers on his chest. The branches above his mouth signify that when he speaks, he does so with expertise and broad experience. Female Emperor. This version of the Emperor is represented by an impressive woman who stands in front of a huge palace. The castle structure represents the Emperor's legitimate claim to sovereign power. The gold crown on her head and the official attire she is wearing show her as a major authority with a strong will. Long braids symbolize her considerable experience and intelligence. The Emperor is holding thin ropes, which are tied to the people on the ground. The people are proportionately small and appear like powerless marionettes manipulated and controlled by the Emperor, but the Emperor is also protecting her subjects. Beautiful. Our first extra card. I love it. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is represented here by an owl sitting on a branch of an ancient tree with strong roots. He is reading out of a book in front of a little girl, eagerly sharing his knowledge and wisdom with her. The girl is listening very attentively. The old tree represents traditions grown out of centuries. The card suggests that you can honor these traditions and fulfill society's expectations by embracing existing beliefs and conventions. The Lovers. This card shows a couple who are deeply in love. Mutual attraction has brought them together, and choice has kept them united. The male is half bird, and the woman wears a dress with blue feathers that match his. Birds and feathers here represent freedom of feelings and expansive happiness and emotions. Like birds, the lovers can fly high into the sky with no borders limiting their love. They are very much connected and committed to each other, giving each other mutual support. This card is about being open to forming a union or partnership out of affection and shared views. The Chariot. On this card, we see a woman riding a snail, which appears to also be an extension of her body. She looks very confident and determined in her progress. The spiral shape of her headdress shows she is relying on the strength of her own mental powers and her will as much as the physical energy of the snail to progress forward. The Chariot is a journey striking out on her own, and the Chariot is on a journey striking out on her own and is leaving the past behind, which is represented by the castle silhouetted in the background. Riding on a snail is very slow, and it will take time to reach the destination, but the charioteer keeps focused, and she will reach her goal in the end. Beautiful. Strength. In this Strength card, a young woman with cat ears and a cat tail gently holds the head of a lion. Even though she looks much smaller and weaker than the big lion, she maintains a calm demeanor and seems confident in her ability to keep the lion under control. In this card, the lion stands for inner passion and desires that can be tamed and subdued with gentle persuasion, emotional restraint, and compassion. Beautiful. The Hermit. The Hermit is a mermaid who sits on top of a lighthouse during the night. From her high position, she can look out over her vast surroundings, and she is connected to the darkening sky, which represents knowledge, spirituality, and wisdom. Alone with her inner thoughts, she holds up a lantern in the dark, illuminating the way. With her bright light, she is able to share her knowledge, and she guides the ships to safety. Well, that's just a beautiful Hermit card. I said it. I meant it. It's a beautiful card. Wheel of Fortune. On this Wheel of Fortune card, a woman's dress reveals her internal apparatus consisting of a number of wheels, all connected together. Each wheel is but a single cog in the larger machinery. Their ability to operate depends on all the other parts working. The woman has no power over the process, no control over the ups and downs of life. The wheel at the top holds her heart. Her happiness or sadness depends entirely on how her fate is turning. The watch in the woman's hand represents the eternal cycles of time we are all subject to. The clouds in the sky show that life is forever changing. I must say, this is just a beautiful, beautiful deck. Next card, Justice. The woman in this card represents justice and law. She sits on top of a tall building wearing a long flowing golden robe symbolizing her authority. From her position, she has a good overlook and can judge without distractions. Her hair consists of clouds and connects her with the sky, a symbol of wisdom and knowledge. In her right hand, she holds a sword, which stands for power and authority. In her left hand, she holds a golden scale, which represents the balance of fairness and justice she can achieve. She is a reminder that actions all have consequence. True. Very, very true. The Hanged Man. The card shows a graceful woman hanging upside down, her arms crossed over her chest. She is surrounded by thick green leaves, which create a natural and intimate atmosphere. Birds appear between the leaves and are looking at the woman with curiosity. The woman is not at all afraid. She seems calm and is at peace with her situation. Her leg is gently bound to a zipper and her weight moves the zipper downwards, opening up a new perspective, a different landscape, from behind the walls of leaves. A hint of blue sky and clouds are visible behind the woman and also on her dress. She knows new opportunity will come if she waits. Beautiful. Death. In front of a beautiful green garden, we see a woman whose upper chest is an open rib cage, partly skeleton. She seems to be dead, but she is in fact full of life. Her body is the vessel for blooming flowers. The white lilies emerging out of her skeleton are a symbol of purity, innocence, and hope. The woman gazes at a butterfly resting on one of the lilies, a symbol of resurrection and life. The butterfly also stands for transformation, change, and hope. The card shows us that death is not the end, but the start of a powerful new beginning. Temperance. This card shows a woman resting in a lush green garden under a red umbrella. Her white dress is a symbol of modesty and mindfulness. Sitting in a yoga position and spreading out her arms, the woman seems to melt into the surrounding environment of blended elements. There is a sense of harmony and moderation here. Her gossamer dress floats like water, showing that everything needs a light touch to stay in flow. The umbrella crowning her represents the need to take the higher path and stay true to one's life purpose. Two doves symbolize her balanced mind and her equanimity. She has found her peace within herself. Beautiful. The Devil. The card of the Devil shows a spider woman who lures you into her web. She is sitting on a red mushroom, a warning of danger and poison. The spider's look is alluring, and she is trying to tempt you by offering sweet cherries. She preys on your weaknesses and delusions. She has patiently weaved her spider web, which appears delicate but is actually unbreakable. If you are not careful, you can get trapped in the spider web of submission and indulgence. The Tower. On this card, we see a woman grasping a tower, attempting to prevent it from collapsing. But the tower, which is situated on a volcano, is already beginning to explode, and there's nothing that can stop the destruction. A big crack is splitting the building, and rocks and dark ash fill the air. The woman's hair has turned into smoke, so she is unable to extricate herself from this traumatic event. Yet the tower may represent falsehoods and deceptions that need to be destroyed. Beautiful. The Star. The Star card shows a male figure with the large wings of a dragonfly. He sits on the palace balcony of the Taj Mahal, a symbol of inspiration and eternal love. The figure holds a wand with a bright shining star and looks into the sky. After the life-shaking experience with the tower, he has experienced spiritual transformation and is now filled with hope and faith. His star will lead the way, and his wings will uplift him to a higher level. Well, that is just gorgeous. I just gotta say, these are beautiful cards. I really love them. I hope you do too. The Moon. The card shows a full moon in the night sky, a symbol of intuition, dreams, and the unconscious. The bright moonlight creates an eerie atmosphere in which we see a woman sitting on a wall. Deep in her thoughts, she has turned toward the moon. Underneath the woman lies a sea of dark water representing the subconscious mind. Entwined with her dark dress, long tentacles are climbing out of the deep water and crawl up to the surface, symbolizing the woman's deepest fears and anxiety. The howling wolf next to her is her protector, but also represents the wild aspects of our minds. The Sun. The card shows a woman who captures all the light and energy from the sun. There are rays of sunlight, flower petals, and birds emanating from the woman into the sky. The woman is filled with complete happiness, and she is spreading her warmth to other people's lives. But a dark bird is covering her eye and blocks the warmth of the sun, preventing the sunshine from reaching every corner. Even with sunshine, you can sometimes feel sad or depressed, but soon the bird will fly away and the negative mood will pass and the sun will shine on you once again. Interesting. Judgment. The card shows a female angel, a messenger of God, blowing a large golden trumpet. She is standing in the middle of a busy city, calling all the people to rise up and take a stand. She is a reminder that in the end, we will all be judged for our actions and life choices. But past mistakes will be forgiven when we choose to change and make a new start. This card urges you to make amends by transforming your life. The World. On this card, we see a woman who has traveled great distances, making her way around the world and out to the universe. Her journey complete, she has reached the end of a major life cycle. The earth dress she is wearing and the planets she is holding represent the points of experiences she has achieved. The woman has accomplished her goals and fulfilled her dreams. She is now wise and strong and complete. Gorgeous. So now I am just going to flip through all of these beautiful pictures of the minor arcana. And when we get to the bonus cards, I'll read the bonus messages. So the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. Beautiful. The Four of Wands. Well, that's beautiful. The Five of Wands. Oops. Skipped one. The Five of Wands. The Six of Wands. The Seven of Wands. The Eight of Wands. That's beautiful. The Nine of Wands. Wounded Warrior. She's beautiful. The Ten of Wands. I don't know, having all those flowers isn't as big of a burden to me as they may appear. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. Well, look how beautiful she is. Love that. King of Wands. And here we go with the bonus card. The female King of Wands. And it says, a woman all dressed in red is standing in the midst of a garden. The deep color of her cape and the red rose stand for passion, strength, and energy. Tall plants are growing next to her and surround her, leaving very little space. In this dense atmosphere, the female king brings light and clarity with her wand. A bright beam of shining stars emerges out of the wand and illuminates the sky. Against all obstacles and complexities, the King of Wands will always find a solution and a way to move forward, leading the people out of the darkness. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? And here we are with the Suit of Cups, starting with the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups. Isn't that just beautiful? I just really love these. The imagery on these cards is just so beautiful. Three of Cups, Four of Cups, these are nice thick cards. They're not too thick, but they're not too thin either. They're just right. Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups. That's beautiful. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups. Wow. Wow. That's a beautiful card. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. And here we go with the female King of Cups. And it says, the King of Cups is represented by a woman standing in the midst of a turbulent sea. Her crown is a giant octopus whose tentacles can reach and help anyone who is in distress at sea. Rough waves and kinetic swallows symbolize turbulent feelings and heavy emotions, but the monarch's dress is like a cliff that withstands every pounding wave. She has a solid base and nothing can disturb her sense of balance. Instead of clashing against the reef, ships can move through the rock with the king's guidance. The diplomatic and caring king will always take action to help those in need. Beautiful. And then we go over to the suit of swords. There's the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. The Two of Swords. The Three of Swords. Wow. The Four of Swords. The Five of Swords. Oh, look, she has a piece of him. The Six of Swords. The Seven of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Beautiful. Just beautiful cards. The Nine of Swords. The Ten of Swords. The Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Beautiful. The King of Swords. Make sure I'm not moving those around too much. Okay. And here we go with the female Queen or King of Swords. And it says, instead of a sword, the female King of Swords is holding a large needle up to the sky. This needle is so sharp that the king can pluck the shining stars from the universe and sew them into her sparkling dress. The king's crown demonstrates that she possesses stellar gifts of intellectual power and mental clarity. She has the authority that compels people to listen to her, and she can see the truth in all matters. The stars symbolize the infinite knowledge that exists in the universe. Beautiful. And then we are going to go to the suit of Pentacles. We go with the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. That's beautiful. The Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. Wow, that's gorgeous. The Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. The Knight of Pentacles. Wow, that is so gorgeous. I love this artistry. Love it. The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Beautiful. And then the female King of Pentacles. And let's see what it says. This card shows the female king in a garden surrounded with blooming flowers. The blossoms have round golden centers that look like shiny gold coins. They represent the wealth and success the king has achieved. She is carefully absorbing the golden coins into her chest, which shows her discipline and dedication to handling business and finances. On top of her head lies a castle nested in her hair, like a beacon to others. She represents stability and security. She is not only a savvy businesswoman, she is also caring and generous with others. Well, this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous deck, and I hope that it's saying to you as much as it's saying to me, because wow. And a lot of readers, especially a lot of readers on YouTube, actually have these decks and use them in their practices. So, you know, I thought it would be appropriate to review them in case, you know, anyone else out there was looking to maybe purchase these cards and get a good idea of what all of the cards look like. There you have it. Gorgeous. The Tarot of Mystical Moments. I love it. I love the extra cards too. I mean, it just brings a little bit more depth to using a tarot deck, right? So there you have it. If you would like to purchase a deck of your own, I have an affiliate link in the description box below to the place that I purchased this deck to make it convenient for you. And also, please check out Craig over at the Monnow Pond Tarot. He's just a great reader, and I really enjoy watching him on a daily basis. And give him some love. Go check out his readings and his different videos. He is awesome. And that link to his channel is also in the description box. Other than that, let me know in the comment sections what you think of this deck. And if there are any other decks that you would like for me to review, just put it in the comment section so I can acquire those decks and do a review. I'm trying to shorten up these reviews so that they're not, so that people will watch the whole video instead of just a couple minutes of it. So that's where I'm at right now. We're changing things up here. Why not? So, hey, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.